Hey guys, Big Boy 589 here with
Bazinga from Gettekt.
Yeah, a little more energy. I like that. That was good. So this time I'm going to focus on the camera. I know the last video I did, I was kind of going. So we're going to be we're doing a review of Marvel Defenders on Netflix, episode 1. Something I've been looking forward to in the longest time since I saw the review, the reveal trailer for it, and I'm actually really excited to say that this was quite an intriguing episode. Out of everyone from the Defenders, who is your favorite?
Frank Murdoch.
So you like Daredevil? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I like the guy who plays him. He's really good at it.
I like Daredevil, but I'm really starting to like Iron Fist more. I don't want to give away too much, guys, but I'll tell you right up front. You got what is it 5 seconds now? Yeah, like that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 1, 11, 5. Okay, we got it. So Randy goes back to his hometown, all right, where he was trained by the monks, and he sees that everyone was slaughtered. Everyone was gone.
Yeah,
like,
at the end of the last season. At the end of the season,
yeah,
of Iron Fist.
And the Iron Fist, and it leads right to Defenders, where he actually sees that there's no one left. Like all the monks have been slaughtered, and he's having visions, and the visions are getting darker and darker as he's sleeping. He's having night terrors.
Yeah. And he can't get back there either.
No.
Come along.
It's really hard to see because he's going through these characters are actually going through real normal everyday things that we go through. He has what I would consider PTSD off of what happened to his friends because he abandoned him.
Yeah.
He just straight up left and went back to New York and tried to figure out what the hell was going on with his parents' company. So he's suffering from PTSD, and signs of it is really strong. And it leads right into the next scene where we go to, I believe it's Jessica Jones, which we haven't heard from for a while after Luke Cage. After Jessica Jones went to Luke Cage, and then we didn't hear from Jessica Jones for quite some time.
Yeah. So
she's basically, in some sense, recovering from the main villain from Jessica Jones. I can't remember his name.
We'll just say Mr. Purple.
Mr. Purple, we'll go with him. But the guy, David Tennant.
Yep.
So basically, she's learning to cope with, like, you know, keeping her business on a run, like trying to do private investigation. Wow, that sounds familiar. Are we doing private investigation?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, doing a plug there.
But she's still her snotty self.
Yeah, she's still going to bars, getting drunk, and
yeah.
She's like that Iron Man as a woman. That's what it reminds me of.
All right.
But she's basically handed out this case, and she don't want to do it. And then as the people are leaving the office, she turns around and says, "Wait, let me do it." And she does it, and she gets a warning from the case that she's following not to follow this person.
Yeah, from like a voice changer.
Yeah, like,
do not investigate this case.
Yeah, kind of like Bane. Like Bane came by. You know, it's kind of weird, but it worked. You know, hey, whatever. Yeah. Then it goes to Luke Cage. Luke Cage is basically in prison after the end of Luke Cage, the series. He's in prison, and Frank Murdoch's friend decides to swivel his way into the system and bail him out. Because technically he didn't do no harm. He did save the world from that town from that person, you know? Yeah,
so now they were able to get him free. He's a free man now.
So that brings kind of our first connection between the Daredevil and Luke Cage. Okay. I mean, Daredevil, Luke Cage. That's the first connection we're gonna get from this movie, this series, whatever you want to call it. I call it a movie because it feels more like a movie when you watch it on Netflix.
Yeah.
Then it goes right to forward into where Sigourney Weaver, I think it is.
Yeah.
Her character. And I'm not even gonna
she's in a hospital getting tested for something.
Yeah.
And then you find out that she's not. There's issues.
Yeah, she has some kind of incurable cancer that's developed up in her lymph nodes or something to that extent.
Basically, she's melting from the inside.
Yeah, and they ask how long she have, and she goes, "I can't tell you days, months, hours, but this test can help and tell us how long you got." And then you go to her in a park. She's feeding birds. She's throwing the birds. She's like, here. And that's what people do when they're dying. They go to the park and feed birds.
That's pastime.
That's just a thing. She meets the lady from The Hand. The Hand. Now, not that hand. The hand. There you go. The hand.
Talk to it.
So she meets the lady from the hand, and basically you find out that, and what I'm gathering, that Sigourney Weaver's character is actually the leader of the hand, not the older lady. So I'm thinking that's going to kind of lead to a bigger storyline later.
So what they're doing, they talk about saying, hey, something has to happen. We have to do it now. And the older lady's like, well, we had everything perfectly timed out. This has to happen this way. And she's like, we don't have time.
Yeah, Sigourney Weaver basically telling her just that it starts now. Whatever we had planned, it starts now. So you know something's going to happen anytime soon now. So after that, there's a couple things happen, but I won't go in detail about what happens all there because I don't want to give too much away, like I said. But it ends in the first episode where what I'm presuming is an earthquake, and everyone's affected by this earthquake. Yeah. I mean, like Luke Cage doesn't know what's going on. The world is shaking where he is, and the one person who seems really affected is Frank Murdoch.
Oh yeah.
Because he's blind, and yeah, he has sonar, he can hear everything. But you gotta think with that earthquake, that's so much stuff coming through his ear, and he's seeing like everything going bouncing back and forth in his head.
Yeah, he's like really scared. It looks like he's like, oh my God, what's going on? Whoa! He hears everything. It was pretty intense.
And I guessed, and I didn't say this when we were talking about it earlier, but I'm also guessing that that's not an earthquake.
I don't know.
I think it has to do something with the plan that Hannah's doing, and maybe it's an explosion that's causing a ripple effect in New York, and that's something going on. I would definitely say that this series is really starting to amp up, guys. I didn't binge watch for this reason because I want to keep you guys posted from episode 1 to whatever, but definitely we're worth the watch. So it's been Big Benoit 589 here with
Sing it from Gettekt.
There we go. That's what I like to see. All right. So guys, be sure to hit that like button, follow, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, follow us on social media, and a lot more things to come out to see for this channel. Look forward to talking to you guys. Signing off.